Welcome back. Aim higher with your outdoor planting this summer. Good Day's Joanne Feldman has more on creating and maintaining hanging baskets.
Hanging baskets are a great way to add some extra charm to your front porch or your back patio, but this time of year you might need some tips on how to make sure they can really flourish in the summer heat in Georgia. So we're checking in this morning with Kara Ziegler at Pike Nurseries to get us started on creating some beautiful hanging baskets. Good morning.
Good morning.
I love this type of project because there's so many different things you can do, but get us started on the very first step we need to take.
Okay, the first two steps is you want to choose your container. There are so many different options, from ones that are moss, cocoa liner, that you can choose from. And then you want to check your location. You want to check and see if you have sun or shade. There's options for both, so you just got to make sure you know what you have.
All right.
So first of all, we have a lot of sun options here. I always talk about thriller, filler, spiller. So we have anything from vinca. These petunias, marigolds all do really well, and then you can add creeping Jenny here as the spiller to spill out from underneath it.
And that always creates the greatest effect, to have that beautiful spill over the side of a basket.
Yes, exactly. And then you've got shade options as well. Anything from begonias, coleus is a good filler that really gives you texture and color balance to your begonias. And then we have Terenia here that will hang over the side and really give you that spiller.
Okay.
So I like them to be very full, and I like it to really overflow your basket like this.
Sure.
So I like to pack it full.
Okay.
So first of all, if I was going to make one, I've chosen my basket here, and this one is going to be a sun container. So I have celosia here that I'll use as the thriller.
Oh, those are great.
Does great in full sun. I like to use a palette of colors that complement each other. So next I'll choose this Lantana, and all of this I want to say is very heat and drought tolerant, so great to get you all the way through the summer.
Okay.
Some blue scabiola here is your spiller, so this is going to spill over the edge.
Nice.
And then to complement the yellow, I've added these sun patiens in so that you can kind of echo the yellow through the whole arrangement. And I would put this many in here so that you can end up with that result quickly.
You don't have to wait for it to grow to that extent.
Yes.
Okay, so once you've got it planted, I imagine watering is really the key to the success of this continuing to live the way you want it to.
Exactly. So hanging baskets dry out more because they're elevated and wind goes through, so in extreme hot times and dry times you might have to water them twice a day, at least once a day, but you're going to want to make sure you're checking them every day.
Okay.
You can add things like soil moist to the soil that really ensures that they stay wetter longer, or you can add something like a globe that you fill with water and can stick right in, and this will gradually water it if you're out of town, so that's something else that's a big help.
Okay.
And then fertilizer is also key. You can use a slow release fertilizer about every 6 weeks, or a liquid fertilizer once a month to ensure that you're blooming constantly all the way out throughout the season.
Great. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Kara.
Thank you.
Time to go shopping for some